Hey y'all, this is Deborah, Frugal Life, coming at you with just a little pantry talk and some laundry going on too. As you can tell, it's extremely windy today. At least it stopped raining. We had a lot of rain last night. But I wanted to talk about these Knorr products. I love these. These are great for stocking up. A lot of people do that because it's $1 a packet. Okay. It's great to have these. But is it healthy for you? No, it's not healthy for you. But in the end, I would rather eat this than starve. Yeah. Let's take a look at our ingredients there. I had to look up probably 80% of the ingredients in this because I don't understand it or know what it is until I look it up. I can't remember every detail of these ingredients. And when I started looking at my labels and my ingredients, I realized that a lot of stuff that's in these pre-made packages that we are buying and stocking up causes cancer. Or if you're a diabetic, it contributes to your diabetes being worse. What are you going to do in the end if there is no stores open, there is no drug stores open, and you can't get your medication to bring your sugar down? Just a thought, just a chat, not me dissing anybody or putting down anybody's stock, because honestly, what we buy is what we eat. If we eat a ton of this stuff because it's all we have in stockpile, what are we going to do if we can't get our medications? I don't know about y'all, but I can't get no more than 3 months at a time because insurance won't pay for it and the drugstores won't give it. Okay, yeah, they said you can buy alternative stuff or you can add cinnamon to help lower your sugars. I'm sorry, that is no. It is not going to help you lower your sugar if you're putting all this into your body, because that's all you have in your pantries to eat in the first place. Yes, it's a great comfort food. This is a comfort food to me. Anything with carbs and sugar in it is comfort. When I'm stressed out, yes, I want something like this, even though I shouldn't be eating it. But it is once in a blue moon. I have come a long way in the past 5.5 years, and to finally have my sugars under control is a miracle for me. I like to take the creamy garlic and add some cream of mushroom to it. I love mushrooms. It's delicious. I have this Clover Valley here. These are 50 cents at Dollar General. All day long, people. And this one is 60 calories per serving. 140 for the whole can. Now let's be real here. 640 calories. You know as well as I do, you can eat the whole freaking bag because there is no way that is filling you up. Come on, you can admit it. That's 640 plus 140 there. That is 780 calories. That is almost half of my calorie intake I am allowed per day. I do a 2,000 calorie diet. So, even if I was to portion this out to 4 portions, and let's be real, we don't do that now, do we? No, we don't. Because it's so good. Alright. I've been looking at these cream of soups, trying to figure out which ones is the best ones for me to continue stocking for my pantry, and honestly, I'm disappointed. None of them are good. They all have ingredients I'm not supposed to be eating. My oldest daughter can't have it at all just because of the soy that's in it. She has a food allergy. It's so odd. My oldest daughter is allergic to soy, but my youngest is allergic to cow's milk, can only drink soy. I'm telling you, it's something else in my household. But my youngest does not like cream of soups. She does not like pastas. She does not like gravies. She's straight up meat eater, and that's her thing. So what does a mama gotta do? Mama gotta do what she gotta do. She makes sure she stocks up the things that the kids like. Then I was looking at the cream of chicken, thinking, you know, hey, it's cream of chicken. It should have more protein in it than the cream of mushroom, because mushrooms don't have protein. The only protein that you're getting out of this is from the milk product that they are putting in this, or the soy. Soy does have protein. Okay. 1 gram per serving. That leaves 3 grams of protein in this can. See that? And that's the mushroom. This is the mushroom. This is your chicken. 2 grams of protein. Why only 2 grams? Chicken is full of protein. Think about this, y'all. That should be a lot more higher in protein, should it not? What is really in this? Do I got you thinking? I hope so, because it's got me thinking. I'm sitting here thinking, what are they putting in my food? This one right here. 1 gram of protein. Everybody's wondering why we are having such shortages. My family are asking me, why are we having food shortages? What is going on? And I have been trying to tell them to think about this. We are shipping our food over there to be processed. How are they processing our food? What are they putting in our foods to process it? They have to be putting fillers in. This stuff is chock full of soy. Do you know if you eat too much soy, it can contribute to you getting man boobs, or women? It messes up your hormones so bad that PCOS is developing into you. Our children are developing PCOS, and if you don't know what that is polycystic ovary syndrome. It contributes to hormones, unimbalanced hormones, and it sucks bad for people who have dealt with it, like me. My polycystic PCOS is so very uncontrollable that I'm taking multiple medicines, because it's affecting my body so badly that the doctors don't know which way to turn. They got me on hormone therapy medications now, hoping that it will work. No, it's increased my facial hair. It's not working. I've called them up and told them. Okay, now that we've talked about this, I'm just saying, really think about what you're stocking up. I'm really thinking about what it is that not only am I putting in my body, but what I'm putting on my body. Alright, I'm switching myself around. I watched a few YouTubers talk about this, and I am like, why didn't I know about this years ago? I swear, I feel so stupid sometimes. Look at all the things that this does. I've already tested it as the body wash. Absolutely love it. My skin does not itch. It's coming out clean. Lovely fragrance. I love peppermint. This time of year, it's great to have peppermint. It's great if you got allergies or head colds and stuff, and I swear it's working wonderfully. Here is your ingredients. Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. My tripod's broken. I have a tendency to shake a lot, so I do apologize ahead of time. I'm trying to get my camera to focus here. Come on, focus. Alright, do y'all see that? You see the ingredients in that? That is wonderful ingredients for you. Yes. Don't believe me? Write them down. If I could get myself to stop shaking long enough. Write them down and look up every single one of those ingredients. I am now doing laundry, and I'm testing out the laundry part of this, which is right here. And one small load of laundry. I'm just doing a small load because I want to see how it does. Instead of using fabric softener, you use vinegar. Now, I have used vinegar in the past because when you're not able to work, you don't have cash to go out and buy fabric softener. Not to mention, fabric softener is $12 for a big container. I used to be able to pay $6 something for it. Now it's $12 to $14. And I'm like, why is it so expensive? And yet again, if you look on the back of it, it comes from China because it's processed over there. Any ingredients in it, you have to look them up because you just don't know what it is until you do. Because I can't even pronounce half the stuff that's on there. And I'm thinking to myself, what are we doing to ourselves? We have become completely dependent on China to process our stuff. They're slowly killing us with their chemicals, giving us cancer. That's right. Diabetes. They say sugar is #1 addiction. It's true. It's taken me freaking 6 years to try to get off sugar. And it's still a challenge, especially when you're stressed out and depressed. And right now, everybody has something to be depressed about. This is my last year of buying jelly cranberry sauce because of the sugar intake that's in it. I'm going to learn how to make my own cranberry sauce and jar it up. I will no longer be buying any more pre-made cranberry sauce. I do have beans. I bought those beans last year for the pantry because I like to make chili, and sometimes we like to do baked beans. My husband loves baked beans, so I will make that stuff for him. I do have a ton of dry beans, but this I will not be buying anymore because my body cannot handle the high carbs in it. Those high carbs turn into sugar. If you're diabetic, you know what I'm talking about. It brings your sugar up so high. And my way of thinking, my opinion, is what am I going to do if I cannot get my diabetic medicine? It's just theory, what I'm thinking and what I'm going through. And I'm thinking to myself, we need to be looking at different options for ourselves. Do y'all realize my pantry, this is it for me. This is all I have. I have a couple of things in 2 totes because I haven't gotten my second shelf. I went back to Walmart to try to get my second shelf after buying this one. They completely sold everything. They have no shelving at all. We went to Lowe's. Lowe's was almost $50 more. I couldn't afford it, so I walked out. Okay, I'm telling y'all right now, start changing your diets. Start thinking about your health. You're scared about starving. I understand that. Nobody wants to starve. Get your seeds. If you don't know how to garden, look up YouTubers. There's a lot of them. There's one that I absolutely love. His name is Skinny Boy Randy. He is full of energy. He's close by to me, not too far away. We're in the same zone area. And I absolutely love him. He's very helpful to anybody. He also has a Facebook group, who is awesome group. You can get on there and joke about stupid stuff and people will be like, go right back at you with it. But if you need someone to be serious about something, they are there. They will help you figure out what's going on with your garden. So I suggest y'all look up Skinny Boy Randy. Look up the other YouTubers that are doing gardening. I've been learning to do gardening most of my life, but I really got into it after I had Nora. I took classes and everything. And I found my passion in gardening. I love growing stuff. I got 6 heads of cabbage growing, and I'm thinking to myself, this wind is really rough, and I'm moving my pots around the best that I can to try to block the wind, and trying to keep my poor cabbage plants from being whipped around to the point that they, will die on me. It's the part of learning. It's the part of trying to figure out what's best. I moved back to my homeland. This is my family land, and we're trying to figure out new gardening options, because when I first lived here, I didn't care about gardening. I didn't care about all that stuff. I worked, my husband worked, and Katie was a baby. Grandparents kept her most of the time so that I could work. And now I'm trying to learn to do what's best for me and my family. And because I'm learning of all these food allergies that my body is creating since I started the keto diet. I tell you what, when I started keto, I changed out, I stopped eating pork, because part of the keto is eating cleaner meat. I went with grass-fed, organic raised meat, beef, chicken, and lamb. So it completely cut pork out. I ate some pork a couple weeks ago, and I got so severely sick from it, I thought I had stomach flu. I went to the emergency room. Turns out it's not the stomach flu. Turns out I have developed a pork allergy. I told the doctors about my eating habits, and they said that it is very common for an adult to develop pork allergies. I did not know this. I learn something new every freaking day. I didn't know about how good this product is. But by listening to a couple of great YouTubers and their opinions on it, and how they are trying to be a cleaner life, be more homesteader, and I'm thinking to myself, I need to do that. This is not covered under food stamps. I'm sorry. When you get your taxes, buy you a few bottles. Figure out how much of it that you use. It's $10. I found this at Food Line. Maybe you can get online and order you some. I don't order stuff offline at all, on account of how easy it is for someone to hack your phone. I had my phone hacked 5 years ago. They completely erased everything. All my accounts. And I tell you what, I will never go back to that again. I like, never again will I set up that many accounts just so someone could go in, hack it, and delete everything. I'm not going to do that. I had to make all new accounts for all my stuff. Just because I pissed off the wrong person, I'm reckoning. But you know what? Hackers are hackers. They're going to do whatever they want to do because they can. The government ain't going to do nothing about them. And that's my opinion and how I feel about it. I'll let you know how it turns out with the laundry, if it has that strong peppermint scent. I'm really hoping it does, because I love the peppermint, and that would be awesome if my clothes smelled like peppermint. I wasn't able to find my essential oil peppermint, but I did find the peppermint extract from Aldi. Thank you, Aldi, for always having what I need when I come into your store. I wasn't even looking for it. When I went in and looked in the spice area, because I'm always grabbing organic spices from Aldi because their prices are reasonable. And when I saw that they had peppermint oil, I bought me 4 boxes. Peppermint extract. Great for teas, great for sore throats, allergies, and all that wonderful stuff. And also great to put a little bit in your hot cocoa, because I love hot cocoa. That is also a comfort food. Yes, it has got sugar in it, because I have not found a sugar-free hot cocoa mix yet. In my stores, that is. I think you can order some online. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked. But again, I don't want to order anything offline. It's just not safe right now. Will it ever be safe again? I don't know. All I know is, think about what you're buying. Think about what you're putting in your preps. A lot of people have so many preps that I'm like, now's a good time to start looking at stuff that's more healthier for you. You got good long-term preps put aside. Now maybe it'd be a good time to start looking for good, healthier preps. Start looking at your labels, figuring out what it is that you want to do for your body, and think about long-term medical-wise. If you're diabetic, all those preps that you got is going to be bad for you. Alright, I've talked too much. Y'all have a safe and blessed day. God bless you all.